Oh, well, howdy viewer. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing this hat. Well, I'm now being sponsored by Barry Buffalo's Wild West Wear. I've just got back from a free holiday in Texas and they even gave me a free cowboy outfit to wear while I was there. It was a bit thin, paper thin. I walked down the street and got arrested by the sheriff. I said, "What's the charge?" He said, "You've been rustling." Anyway, while I was way out west, I learnt a couple of rope tricks and I'm going to show them to you. Now, outside of the saloon, I bumped into this outlaw. He was hanging around. He looked like this. I thought, it's a pity he doesn't know the rope through neck trick. He might have survived. Anyway, I went into the saloon because I fancied a drink and I got served by a one-armed barman. He was dropping all the cutlery, dropping all the glasses, but he'd taken the rope from around his trousers and he was lassoing everything before it hit the ground. Pity he didn't lasso his trousers. I went to the bar and I got talking to this gunslinger. He said, "I'm the fastest shot in the West." I said, "Well, that's nothing. I'm the fastest knot in the West." He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Whoever ties the fastest knot, the other one buys the drinks." He said, "You're on." I said, "Make mine a whiskey." He said, "Do you want anything with it?" I said, "Okay, I'll have a Sunday roast." I showed him the rope through the handle trick. He said, "What's the rope through the handle trick?" I said, "You hold this end and hold this end between your cavities." I said, "I'm going to pull the rope and the rope's going to pass right through the handle." Well, he was impressed with that. But he said, "I'll be more impressed if you could get it back on." I said, "Okay, I'm up for a challenge." Watch this end. Watch this end and watch the mug. Well, he was so impressed with that, he slapped his thigh and his gun went off accidentally. I said, "Have you shot yourself?" He said, "No, I always smell like this." Well, then he got a bit funny and he insisted that I tie a really tight knot around the handle, making it impossible to come off. He even grabbed the mug and tried to pull it off. And then he said, "Okay, if you can get it off this time without sliding it off the ends, you're either using a trick rope or you're using a trick mug." I said, "Okay, we're not using any of those things. All we're using is talent." Well, I was just about to leave and he grabbed the mug, he grabbed the rope and tied his own knot, really tight. He even gave the mug a couple of swings to prove to everybody that there was no way it was going to come off. And then he tied the ends together, handed it back to me and said, "Okay, if you can get that mug off without even looking, we'll have a whip round." I said, "How long have I got?" He said, 3 seconds. I said, "Okay, start counting. 1. Well, the mug was off. The rope was off. I said, "What about my whip round?" He said, "You've had that." I said, "I have." "Ooh, thank you very much. The drinks are on me. See you next time."